The man back in purple in 2019, Dan Bailey, to get us started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Operating from the gun, Vick. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. And the return stops at the 30. The man back in purple in 2019, Dan Bailey, to get us started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. And now the offense getting set, first and 10. Vick will look to throw on first down. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Draw play for Brown. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a second and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before pick. Keeps the drive moving.
And how about that throw? We saw a combination of elite arm strength and obviously the ability to move the sticks with that completion. But it's the way that he throws the ball. So compact, yet the ball comes off of his hand and it just whistles to the receiver.
That throw by Vick incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Give him 2 yards on that play. And just like that, it's third down. The line to gain is the 33 on third down. Again, it's Vick. He finds Beckham, complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 22-yard line. A first down throw coming for Vick. Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So second and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Now here's Vick. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is third down. It'll be Vick once more. Eluding the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. They are, however, facing a fourth down situation. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
CD, getting back to talking about the Vikings offense as they come back on the field here. We mentioned Kirk Cousins just 10 passes in week 1, but that running game was a well-oiled machine.
And it was an ordered, from head coach Mike Zimmer in the offseason. Brand new offensive coordinator, brought in a consultant. We are going to run the football. Remember, they drafted Garrett Bradbury and plugged him in as the starting center. Moved Pat Elflein, the former center, to guard. Became a more physical run team up front. Dalvin Cook benefits, 111 yards, 2 touchdowns. And the rookie out of Boise State, Alexander Madison, 9 runs, 49 yards. I liked him coming out in the draft, partner. I saw him put 200 yards on Fresno State in the Mountain West Championship game in the snow.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. First down, here's the run with Cook.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? First down, here's Cousins. The throw left side complete to Treadwell. The completion good for 3, and it's second down.
Here we go. Watch the pass.
To throw again on second down. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. That one a first down pickup of 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be second and goal. Here's Cousins. Jalen Ramsey right there in coverage to knock it away.
We got 4.
Third and goal for Cousins. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. T.J. Watt coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses are seeking. Third and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack, and now they're going to force them into a field goal. For them, that's a win.
So matching field goals on our opening 2 drives.
Yeah, it feels like 2 boxers feeling each other out here in the early going of the game, right? Exchanging some jabs, but none of the heavy stuff just yet.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, just string them together. Could get in the field goal range. Let's see what happens.
And Vic's throw there, incomplete. Well, Charles, as we peek back to week 1, what would you say were the positives for some teams or individuals that you took away?
Well, it started on opening night. Green Bay and their defense. Not necessarily Aaron Rodgers and what they did going into Chicago and winning. Kansas City, they picked right up where they left off with Patrick Mahomes. Explosive on offense. How about Baltimore and Lamar Jackson? He's not just a single-wing tailback, folks. He's a quarterback. And Tennessee, going into Cleveland, Marcus Mariota, Derrick Henry put up 43 points on the Browns.
On 1st and 10, here's Vic. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Vic to the air again. And it's caught. Touchdown. Greg Olsen in the final seconds of the first half. And his guys have taken the lead. So they're able to break the tie just before halftime. Now they just don't want anything crazy to happen on the ensuing kickoff.
Yeah, they want to just add the extra point, get the kickoff taken care of, and get to the locker room with the lead that they fought so hard to get.
This is fielded at the goal line. Fights off the defender. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. Starting the third quarter with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Let's go, defense.
Play fake. Cousins. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. And it's 3rd and 4. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Cousins. And that will be incomplete.
Well, touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
And now it's the punter Weil on as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 12 yards on the return that time. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Where we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Beckham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A really nice gain of 25 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being.
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. Well, partner, I want to revisit week 1. I got your positive takeaways from the first week of the NFL season. How about the bad stuff?
Well, let's pump the brakes a little bit on the Super Bowl celebration in Cleveland.
Yeah.
They have to win some games first, and maybe now that's the best thing that could have happened to them. Maybe they can settle in because that's a good roster. Miami, we suspected it was going to be rough. I don't know that we suspected that bad on opening day. Jacksonville, the defense is supposed to carry this team. They got torched by Kansas City. And Pittsburgh just didn't show up against New England. And I don't think we expected that at all because I thought Pittsburgh's defense was really good in the preseason.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Cousins. And the pressure too much that time as Cousins goes down. Jalen Ramsey with a sack on the corner blitz. And I guess, partner, you call that a coverage sack.
Oh, without a doubt, because where did he have to go with the football? I know everybody wants to get on him about, hey, get rid of the football. You had too much time in the pocket. But he's scanning the field, nowhere to go, and that allowed the pressure to ultimately get to him.
And taken right on the 30. So possession goes over here on the punt. So here are visitors to take over on offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Vic now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They will toss to Brown. And a little bit of space there takes it inside the 5 to the 3. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it here to Brown. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is now 17-3. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Kirk Cousins last year started all 16 games, but only led the Vikes to just 1 fourth-quarter comeback like he's trying to do here. Cousins now, and Rudolph has it left side. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw it. It's complete. Abdullah. No yardage to speak of whatsoever. Leads to a 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Calling a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Cousins now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Cousins on target to Diggs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Cousins again. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Now here's a whistle as flags come in. And we'll check out the call. And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Now Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he needed to get to the midfield stripe, but he can't do it. He's about a yard short. It'll be a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. To throw, Cousins. And that's caught by Smith. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cousins over the middle. He's got Treadwell. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Now a play fake here on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Laquan Treadwell, but it'll be second and goal. Second down and goal. Cousins to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on third and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Meanwhile, on third down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Cousins to throw for it on fourth. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, to get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
On second down, it's Brown. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Brown. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
On second down now, it's Allen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
50 to Mike. 50 to Mike. I got you.
Here's Allen. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5. And that does it for this Madden Ultimate Team Solo Challenge. You did it. You defeated it. Congratulations.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Butker now to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Here's a man who played his final 5 seasons as a Chief. It's Marcus Allen. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Vick. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster, 73 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Kansas City 1-0. They take the field here. They beat Jacksonville week 1, 40-26. Sammy Watkins was really the headliner. He had 2 touchdowns in the first quarter, 3 total. He was explosive.
198 receiving yards. Both of those were career highs, and that's what people expected when he was drafted so high when he went to Buffalo. Now we're seeing it, and it comes at a great time for Kansas City because Tyreek Hill got hurt in this game. Clavicle, sternum trauma, they call it. He'll miss a few weeks, but the beauty is if Sammy Watkins plays to that level, don't forget they also have a tight end by the name of Travis Kelce. So they have a chance to be okay until Tyreek Hill gets healthy.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 7, Mahomes into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Sean Lee. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Handing it off to Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
So he splits the uprights, and has to be a nice feeling. Right when it left his foot, knew it was good.
Yeah, just like a good three-point shooter in basketball, right? Release the ball, fall back on defense without even looking. You know it's going in the hoop.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 27. Mahomes going to pull it out and keep it himself. Caught out left side by Robinson. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now a man who really came on late last year, it's Damian Williams. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First down for the Chiefs, solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession. Now Mahomes. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. It's a first down on a gain of 10. Well, last year, Chris Conley was the 3rd option at receiver for Kansas City. He shipped off to Jacksonville. Now they're hoping that Robinson can help fill that void. And Andy Reid has said that he and Mahomes are developing a great rapport, hoping to improve upon the 22 times they connected last season. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Mahomes to throw once more. That is caught at the 7. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A gain there of 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll run it with Williams. And Williams is in for a Chiefs touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Open here, Adam Thielen. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. From the gun, Vick. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards that time.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's going to sling this deep downfield. He's got a man complete. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And Williams is in for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams. He scored on the ground and through the air as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. Under a minute to play here in the half. Time for a late drive.
It makes sense when you think about it. Hey, try and get a field goal. Give yourself a lead going into the half. But if you're going to do this, you better have supreme trust in your quarterback. Supreme trust in the guy who's going to handle the football. Because if you turn it over here, not only do you go in down at the half, you've given the momentum squarely to your opponent.
Throw left side, completion to Rice. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A first down throw coming for Vick. Throw left side on target to Thielen. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up even more big plays.
Well, the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock, and he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Stop made there by Gerald McCoy. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line. Again, it's Williams. And he'll go down at the 28. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, at some point during this broadcast, we had to bring up the Antonio Brown saga, and that moment is right now. I got to get your thoughts. I got to get you on the record. What do you think of all this?
Well, when you go back to Oakland, and you know about my relationships with the head coach and the general manager there, but putting that aside, one, never would have made the deal for him. I just never saw him as a guy that was going to go from place to place and be the influence that you want in a locker room, and that proved to be true in Oakland. Now he gets a new start, kind of a fresh start, to put it mildly, in New England, and they seem to be all on board with that. But that has to be the one team that can take him because they have a head coach there that if he doesn't do what the head coach wants, he actually will get rid of him. If he went to another team, they would try and continue to make it work, and that might grind down a team in a locker room, but that won't happen in New England. So if he's still there, that means it's working well. Otherwise, they'll be out of there fast.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. He got 29 yards that time. And am I seeing this correctly? They brought out the field goal team here on first down. From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt. And McManus able to put it through. We're back now in KC, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Here's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 24. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they're able to get this one across the 35. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. The loss of 3 on that first down pass play, now 2nd and 13. Mahomes firing complete, and he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Wells. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident and keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
7 yards there and a first down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Off the draw, here's Williams. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. It's a first down on a gain of 10. He'll look to throw. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Back to throw. Gosh, given the time. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. He's back to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They'll give him 8 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Back to throw.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push. And what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles. So just, oh, no, he lost the football. Down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Nice job. Congratulations. Defeating the Madden Ultimate Team solo challenge.
the coach here, and welcome to this Ultimate Challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. Vick will look to throw on 1st down. Well, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Picked by Darryl Worley. Ready to go now on a sunny afternoon in the East Bay. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken at his 4. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Vick. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 40. And down he goes, brought down a Raider sack. Carl Joseph came roaring in on the safety blitz. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Oakland Raiders offense coming back onto the field here. And last week kicked off their final season in Oakland with victory against Denver. And after all that Antonio Brown noise, good of them to rally and start off 1-0.
Fantastic of them to rally and start off 1-0. And as you mentioned, their last season in Oakland before moving to Las Vegas. It is the NFL's 100th year of football. And it's the Raiders' 60th year as a franchise. A lot of milestones. The biggest one being John Gruden's team comes out in week 1 with a victory. Knock on wood if you're with me. Knock on wood.
And then now they get Kansas City at home. A tough start to the schedule. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. A good pickup there of 20 yards. On 1st down, Carr. It's caught by Crowell. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. That 1st down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Carr gonna throw. This is Crowell on the catch. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as
pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Let's go, D.
Vick operating on 1st down. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. And now he'll tuck it in. Now Vic stripped. He lost the football. But fortunately, another offensive player quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession. Throwing again on 2nd down. Vic. Credit the sack there to Arden Key. Well, they were coming out of the 4-3 defensively. Pressure coming off that right side from the DM.
And that's the blind side of most quarterbacks. If you're right-handed, that's the side you don't see quite as well. And that's why you rely on your left tackle, maybe your highest-paid offensive lineman, to take care of you. In this situation, that didn't happen.
Here's Matt Bosher now. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this will be taken at the 13. So a change of possession here on the punt. And now Oakland ready to take the field. They've been playing the field position game thus far. No score, 2nd quarter as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. This is caught. It's Ryan Grant. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. Carr now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Well, normally you and I would have gone through our season predictions before Week 1, but Hurricane Dorian prevented us from doing that last week. So let's go ahead and hear them, your division winners and then the Super Bowl.
Okay, we'll start in the AFC. New England in the East. Tennessee in the South. Pittsburgh in the North. And Kansas City out west.
Okay, so I'm with you on 3 of the 4, but I'm going to go with a way too strong Week 1 reaction and give Baltimore the edge in the North.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
All right, let's go NFC.
All right.
I'm going Philadelphia in the East, New Orleans in the South, Minnesota in the North, and the Los Angeles Rams out west.
Okay, so I got 2 different ones. I'm going to go Dallas on the East, and then I'm going to go Green Bay in the North.
The reason I didn't go Dallas, there hasn't been a repeat winner in the East since 2003-2004. So I go with history on that one. Super Bowl predictions, I like Kansas City and New Orleans. 3rd time's the charm for the Saints to get to the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm going to go New England over New Orleans in the Super Bowl.
So you got New England winning it?
Yet again, shocker.
I've got New Orleans beating Kansas City, so this is going to be fun to see how it turns out.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the 1st half. Could we get a touchdown in this 1st half after all? It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Man open left side is Brown. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Again, it's Carr. That is caught by Brown. Touchdown, Raiders. 4 yards on the touchdown grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. We don't see too many scoreless halves in football, not in today's day and age, and we're not going to see one here. We finally have points on the board.
Yeah, and it didn't come easy, did it? Because neither of these offenses really got down the starting blocks yet. But that is definitely an important score right there. And who knows? The way their defenses play, that touchdown might even hold up until the end.
So here are visitors to take over on offense. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He's going to wind up and air it out. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And that'll make it 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Michael Vick. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the 2nd half. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is taken at his 4. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up first